Tuti 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 tuti. Bienvenidos de nuevo al The Witcher 3. Vamos a continuar con la campaña principal. Así que tuti tuti tuti. Vamos a ver a Jaskier. Tuti tuti tuti. No sé si podemos aquí llamar al caballo. Ah, pues sí. Parece ser que nuestro amigo Jaskier ha ganado un puticlub en un testamento, cosa bastante interesante. Pero bueno, parece que Jaskier está feliz y hemos descubierto a través de un sueño de que Jaskier ha podido ver a Ciri. Así que será mejor que vayamos a verle. ¿Qué ha pasado ahí? Hostia, macho. Diréis, ¿por qué llevo la maza? Bueno, en anteriores capítulos no pude hacer otra cosa que, digamos, tenía una misión secundaria para que me hicieran un arma. Y claro, no hay herrero aquí. Y la verdad es que debería ir a otro sitio para un herrero. Porque hay aquí 2 misiones disponibles más. Estoy harto ya de tantas misiones secundarias que no paran de darme. En fin, vamos a ir para allá y que le den por saco lo demás. No sé si tenemos que ir de noche o de día, pero bueno. Jaskier. Vale, nos han cargado las texturas de esta parte del mapa. Qué bonito, ¿eh? Es precioso. Madre mía, pedazo de edificio. Ay, en fin. Voy a esperar a que se cargue un poco, no voy a entrar y va a ser todo la puta mierda. ¿No es por aquí? Cerrado. ¿Por dónde entramos, tío? Ah, vale, por aquí. ¡Ostras! Se ha quedado parado el juego.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Walking into his soul!
Gotta get around him! Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Verdun.
Get out, pal.
Told you this place
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Bredanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Got something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar in some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Bueno, tenemos que buscar unas pistas de a ver dónde puede estar Jaskier.
Aha! A note from a grateful mute.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
¿Alguna cosa más? Piripipi, piripipi. Ah, mira, aquí hay algo.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
En la agenda de Jaskier. Pues vale. Joder. Aquí hay mucha gente, tío. Vale, tenemos que ir a hablar con varias personas. La mayoría son todos puteríos, pero bueno, ¿qué se va a hacer? Para papá.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench?
What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Not your lucky.
Chop him out! Chop the freak!
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Bueno, hemos hablado ya con una. No nos toca ir a hablar con otra, así que... Tirototi. Buah, es que no sé por qué esta vez está tan como lagueado, en serio. De verdad. A ver si... parece que ya va mejor. Que no sé si es porque tarda en cargarse el mapa después de un vídeo o... no sé, no tengo ni idea.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Cojones. En serio.
Any better?
So you're...
Anyhow.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
No quiero saber el resto.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Gracias por la ayuda. Vale, nos queda hablar con varias personas más. Nos parece que está un poco lejos, pero bueno, podemos ir un poquito más cerca. Sí. Podemos acercarnos. No entiendo por qué va así de mal, de verdad, el juego. Voy a iniciarlo luego. La casta de brujos se creó hace siglos, cuando los primeros hombres empezaron a colonizar un mundo lleno de monstruos y de innumerables peligros. En la actualidad no hay ninguna escuela de brujos que entrene. Cuando llegue la hora del frío blanco no comas la nieve amarilla. Chanananiam. A ver si esto va mejor, joder. Eso no sé por qué va a trompicones si antes iba de puta madre. Piripin, pipipin. Vale, se ha quedado atascado otra vez. Vale. No sé por qué aquí... Vale, ¿esto qué es? Cuidado con la casa encantada y mercader tramposo. Esto es lo de la casa encantada. Lo de la casa encantada, a ver, será supongo que lo del bichillo esto otra vez, ¿no? Mientras pasaba por las otras calles tal, ya reparó un curioso sobre esa criaña, utilizada sobre vivienda tal. El anuncio dejaba claro que el nuevo propietario no apreciaba las plomas. Vale. La verdad es que deberíamos de ver también cómo está la Sara. Y... Aquí tenemos una misión secundaria que la podíamos pillar. Hostia, pero que es que ahí hay otra, tío. Ah, no, no. Vamos a echar un vistazo y así nos la quitamos de en medio. Solo para pillarla, no vamos a hacerla, ya que tenemos que seguir con la misión principal. Pip, 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 pim, pip, pip, pim. A ver de qué se trata, a lo mejor es una paliza o algo así. Aquí no hay nada. Se supone que es aquí. Ah, mira, acaba de aparecer una persona.
Why not at your weight? A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. A witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Ahí nos veremos. Vamos a seguir con la misión principal. Bueno, es que es eso, prefiero coger y si de camino encontramos alguna cosa de estas... Ey, espérate, este me puede... De verdad, es que tarda en aparecer la gente, no sé por qué, en serio, Tarda mucho en cargar este mapa de mierda, tío. Bueno, en fin. Es que necesito recuperar la espada que teníamos, porque encima esa da experiencia. Ah, no, no, vale, esa es la de plata, yo digo la otra. Pero estas están a tomar por saco. Ahora por ahí. Ahora con Molly y con Rosa Baratre. Parece que están como en la parte más cara de la ciudad, por así decirlo.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Será un placer.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
No sé si vamos a participar en una carrera o a saber, pero bueno. Y aún nos quedan hablar con otras dos chicas. Cada chica que vamos o cada eso hay que hacer algo. Bueno, menos al tío este que le gusta vestirse. Turiruri, tuti, tuti, turiruri, tuti, tuti.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. Well, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
El gris. Ya no creo cuál era cuál.
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
No me acuerdo cuál era el caballo gris. Me cago en la puta. Quería montarme en ese.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Hey-ya!
La verdad es que las batallas estas de caballos son un poco extrañas. Es que te pones así, no corres y dale.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Hemos ganado.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Another drifter in from Temeria. Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued!
El que ya salvó una y otra vez, hijo de puta.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Lo puede creer.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages.
Qué cabrón.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to
¿Sus
see
grabados?
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
En fin. Tenemos que hablar con esto para volver, así que... No se puede volver. Joder, ¿cómo subo por esas escaleras de mierda, tío? Por ahí atrás. Venga, porque ¿a dónde me han llevado estos tíos? Hostia, sí que me han llevado lejos.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Pues me parece que lo dejaremos aquí, si es que no nos pide ahora la condesa esta otra cosa más, porque si no es que se está alargando bastante esta misión, y a ver si en la siguiente lo terminamos, porque claro, una cosa era hablar con unas cuantas tías y otra es estar defendiendo, que si hace una carrera de caballos y interrogar a todas las personas. Y a ver si esto carga, porque macho. Piripipipipipi.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Vale. La más cercana está por aquí, así que en el siguiente capítulo seguiremos. Hasta la próxima, chao.